Hello everyone and welcome to another Yorkies Bits and Bobs Home Tech. Today I'm going to show you how I go about destroying hard drives. I'm often getting asked, can I destroy their hard drives for family, friends and whatever, and I thought I could make a good video and show people how to do it, or how I do it. This is my way of doing it, and I don't think anyone will be able to use them against once I've done it. And there's several ways you can set them alight and all sorts of things. You know, smash them a bit with to bits with a hammer. That works. But yeah, here's your type of hard drive. So there's two main types that we use. These you normally find in laptops and find them in a lot of PCs nowadays, which are the smaller ones, which is the 2.5-inch ones. So that's them. This is an 80GB one, by the way, that one. And then these are your big hard drives, and this is a 3.5-inch one, and it's how big is it? Blah blah blah. 120GB. So I mean, it's a shame to destroy them, but I've been asked to dispose of them because they don't want the data or anyone having any chance of recovering the data from them. So they've asked me to destroy them. So I thought I'll make a video, you know, like you do. So what I do. This one is probably the easiest one to do, and all you need is a couple of mould grips, like so, and you basically clamp it like that, and then get another mould grip, and then basically just break them up, and it's knackered. You can't be used. So I'm going to show you how I do this one first, and I'll move the camera back because I've got myself a bin for it to, all the rubbish to fall into. Recyclable bins, all the waste is recyclable, so it's perfect. So with that, I'll just quickly move the camera about. Right, can you see that okay? So yeah, basically clamp that one. So it's nice and clamped. And then you get your other mould grip, squeeze it together, and then just bend it. And that's not going to work, is it? There you go. And see all that rubbish? I mean, there's no way anyone's going to be able to recover this, is there? So you just do this a few times, make sure it's all nicely broken up. Like I say, always best to do it over the bin because there's a lot of little tiny fragments. And it saves you messing about taking it apart as well. See? And there's your platter. Look, I've already broke half of it off. So that's the most important thing, that there. That's the platter. It's a bit like a record player, you know. You put your music on it, your disc, and basically that's your recording bit. So that's basically knackered anyway. We totally ruined it. I'm going to ruin it a bit more, just to make sure. Oops, and there you go. Got a bit on the floor, so go and pick it up in a minute. So if anyone can read that, I'll be amazed. And why would you try and read it in that state? So that's basically how you go about destroying one of these little discs. It's not the easiest way to do it, so that's knackered. Let's get on to the big boy. Right, so on this one, we're going to have to strip her down and basically undo these screws. There's normally 6 screws plus one in the middle somewhere, so you've got to feel it, and I think it's there, and I can feel it, so it's just there. So it's 7 screws in total. So I'm going to undo that. I'm going to move the camera about so you get a better view. Yeah, and we'll strip her down. Right, for this one, like I said, we need to undo all the screws. So I've got a cheap old screwdriver set. And I can't remember how much it cost me because I've had it for a few years now. So basically, we've got to undo this. There you go. Now it should just basically lift off. It should. Unless it's got 2 screws in there, of course, which I think it has. So I've got another one in there. Yeah, so this one had 8 in it in total, so there's another one hidden away. Cover that so I know where to put it in. Go. So instead of having 7, this had 8. Well, some have 7, some have 8. And there you go. So that can go straight in the bin. There's no need to do anything with that. Now, depending on how big your disk is, or your hard drive, it'll have different layers of platters. These things here. So this one has 2 because it's 120 gig. So yeah, if it's probably 2 terabyte, it'll probably have about 6 or 8. I have no idea. I've never had one that big. So basically, what we need to do is undo these screws here, which again is the same size screw, but this does turn, so you just got to hold it, keep it still. I will stick a screwdriver set in the description in case you decide you want to buy one and you don't know what to look for, because these have to be Torx screws. Don't ask me why, they just are. So what's that, 6 screws in this. So you undo this. Right, and then you need to move this out of the way. This little thing here. So that's all the screws undone. Sometimes these are screwed in, sometimes they're not. And that one's not. So what we need to do, you can take this plate off here, which again is 3 screws. So we'll do that right now. Oh, and there you go. So that's the top come off. That just come off. That's not screwed in. So there's your platter. So that's one. It's boxed in by that. So we need to get this off. It goes to bits. So that's part of it gone. This should come up now. It should do, and it probably won't. Basically, it should all just lift out. Oh, biggest screwdriver. There you go. So we want that out. That's it gone. Broken bit there. So to get this one out, all we've got to do now is turn it over, give it a little wiggle, and that's it. So that's going in the bin with everything else. And basically all we've got to do is basically destroy them. Once they're destroyed, you can't retrieve the information. So I moved the camera around back to the bin. Right, see that okay? So basically, there's one platter. And so we want to clamp it. Stick it over the bin because obviously it's going to make a mess. And bend it. Give it a few bends like so. I mean, that's already killed it anyway. Trust me. Put it totally out of shape. There it's going now. The old heat's got to it, and that's it. So that's destroyed. We'll do one more because we've got the other platter to get rid of. And also it gives you a bit of a workout as well. So again, same sort of principle. The 2 platters, clamp them in, lots of bending, and the heat will get to it. Like I say, good exercise. Once heat gets to it, it starts falling apart, and that's the end of that. And there's no way anyone's going to retrieve that unless you have someone like well, I don't know who has technology that can recover that. Here's all the other bits, and straight in the bin they go because we don't want them. Gone. The other outer casing part. That's it. Wow. And that's it. That's basically what you need to do. That's how I go about destroying hard drives. And if there's anyone out there who thinks that that's not the way to do it and it's recoverable, let me know in the comments, because it would be very interesting to see how someone could recover the information off them discs after I've destroyed them like that. So I hope it helps you out. If you have any comments about anything about this video, please post them in the description or underneath the description. I'll even stick a link in there for the screwdrivers you need, which is what they call torque screws, which I have a little kit here. I think this probably only cost me like £10 or something. But like I say, I've had it for quite a few years. It's not expensive. There are some better ones out there. There are some that cost over £100. There's no way I'll stick a link in there for something like that unless it's really good. So, because I don't think you need to pay out that kind of money. I quite like this set. Like I say, I've had it a long time. I hardly ever use it, but it's handy to have. It's got your normal Phillips screwdrivers and your flathead screwdrivers on it, but it has some other interesting bits in there that I've never used myself as well. But I just wanted to show you a video on how to destroy a hard drive. So I gave you two examples, the 2.5-inch ones, really easy. And also gives you a bit of a workout and all that bending and that, brings up your muscles. And then obviously the big 3.5-inch, which to me, there is several ways. Some people will drill through them, some people will chuck them on a fire. But to me, I think the best way to do it is to strip it down like I did and then smash them platters up, and they are useless now. So with that, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me the thumbs down, and please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. And I've got another hard drive to do now, so I'll get on with it, shall I?